howdy nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Mairimashita Iruma-kun chapter 456. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little passed out kitty over there, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which today we're going to be covering Hanakimi. Oh my god, the bastardization known as Hanakimi's anime adaptation. Oh my fucking god. We're also covering Mairimashita Iruma-kun, Digimon Beat Break, Bleach, Yomi no Tsugai, 100 Girlfriends, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, The Exiled Heavy Knight Knows How to Game the System, and Reiwa no Darasan. There's even more on the way, including Mafia. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my freaking god, what a twist of goddamn fate, right? So, Iruma is in the same dome that Merzi was in, and now Henry has got to visit it. Oh my god, this is going to be so interesting. Let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled The Captive, or The Imprisoned One. Iruma has been captured. What's on his mind? Let's see. Sigh. It smells so good. Of course Opera's there. I'm not surprised that Opera's in there with him. Like, I was wondering where Opera was, but, you know, Opera being there doesn't surprise me. Damn. Here you are, Iruma-sama. Dude, that looks delicious. Thank you for the food. Time to eat. Damn, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so please let me know if there's anything else you'd like. Okay, thank you, Opera-san. Yay! So delicious! He's adapting way too quickly. I mean, considering all the other shit Iruma's been put through, this is nothing. Fucking Opera! We don't have enough ingredients. Oh, wait, wait! There should have been enough food for several weeks. Dude, Iruma is a freaking bottomless pit. What do you want? Alright, I'll prepare some more. Okay, this is what, this is way too detailed. Okay, it says here, eggs, 130 pitch black, eggs from the Golden Sheared Valley's, giant bird. Wait, Frolingo, which is basically flame eggs, times 30. Strawberries, times 60. Fruity, dragon grown. Super leg, mandrogas, times 50. Hell rice, 10 bags, 13 kilograms each. Chilled eggplants, 60 from Lord Sullivan's garden. Multi-eared carrots, times 30. Chilled cabbages, dude, those multi-eared carrots look so good. Chilled cabbages, 100 from the northern cliffs. I'm surprised they didn't say from Sullivan's garden, but alright. Tomatoes, 100 from the southern jungle. Let's see. Eggs, carrots, mandragora. Mandragora. Opera-san. No matter what ingredients you use, anything you cook is delicious. Thank you very much. However, I cannot compromise on this. They are simply choosing to tolerate this kind of treatment. For Lord Iruma is a criminal demon, or a prisoner. Lord Aruma is someone, or Aruma-sama is someone who deserves to be treated with proper respect. Opera-san. Ooh, Henry agrees. That is correct. Confining you here is purely for the convenience of the demon world and its demons. I'm truly sorry for taking your freedom like this. Damn, Henry! Henry-san, are you feeling okay physically at the moment? Yes. You haven't suffered any major injuries or wounds in the past, have you? No, I haven't, or as the Google Gemini, I fucking love Google Gemini, like, giving me multiple options here. Or, yes, I'm fine. You may find this difficult to accept, but this treatment is ultimately to protect your safety as a human. Motherfucker! He was doing just fine! Like, that ring was protecting him, but, like, the other thing is, too, is that, he was basically more demon than human. Well, he wasn't as much, demon, as human as, like, say, Amari, for example. But, like, I feel like, and I want to know what you guys think, I feel like he was kind of going through that metamorphosis. I think at some point, he was going to become, I feel like is the better wording, actually. He is going to become more demon than human. The real question is, though, is it going to be, and I said this last week, is it going to be like a use case situation where Aruma's going to have to die to really fully become a demon or not, though? That's the real question, though. That's what I'm curious about. Because right now, it feels like this is more of a Kurama situation, if anything. But this really could end up being a use case situation, depending on if he dies or not. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Please try to understand. Oh, dude, okay. Nishi, that comparison between Iruma and Mercy is really not helping. Because a lot of people are thinking that Iruma is related to Mercy, and that the whole Amari and Iruma relationship could be like an incest kind of thing. I really don't think that is the case. But goddamn, Nishi, if you do that, that would be so, as I've said before, if Nishi does that, that would be so ballsy. I know Nishi would gain a shit ton of fans if they went the incest route, but God, would it piss off so many people, specifically in the West. And you know what? I would not be mad at it either. Filter out the fuckers in the West. I would be fine with that. Humans are extremely valuable in this demon world, and they are fragile beings. Right. However, that's true. But, like, the thing is with Iruma, it's kind of like Amari in a way. Like, we don't know what's going... Well, Iruma might actually be more valuable now, considering the whole thing with Delkira. Amari, I still think Amari is more valuable than the average human being, given that, one, she's a mixed breed, and two, given the blood from her demon side is from Henry. It's Azazel blood. That probably makes her blood more potent. That's like compared to like an average demon. Iruma is like the best of both worlds, though. Iruma is obviously more human than demon right now, but like, not only that, he has Delkira up in him. God, that sounds so freaking bad. But, dude, he has Delkira up inside of him, too. So, like, that's even better. Like, you gotta let... I wonder what's gonna happen, though. But let's be real. Let's be fucking real. They are not gonna let Iruma go back to the human world. There's no fucking way. There's no way he's going back to the human world. Well, why not? I don't think he physically can't because of abandoning his humanity. There's just no way. But also, I want to emphasize this. I've been emphasizing this ever since the flashback chapter happened, or arc happened. Pay attention to that, to the events of that flashback. There's no fucking way that they're going to let Iruma get away. There's no way. There's no fucking way. They want to, because remember, they couldn't get Amari as a research project. No, they wanted her as a to use her as a research project. They're not gonna let Iruma get away. Not, especially with given how more intriguing Iruma is as a research subject. Yeah. But anyways, as for me, I had suspected for a while that you might be human. Well, maybe, I don't know if that had anything to do with the fact that Iruma looked like Mercy or not, but, and yet, the reason I couldn't reach a definitive conclusion was because you appear to be such an outstanding demon. All the great achievements you've accomplished at Babylos up until now, and your drive, actions, and words have left a lasting impact across the entire demon world. No matter how exceptional a demon might be, these are not things easily done, and countless demons have acknowledged and held you in high regard for it. That is an undeniable fact. And by the way, for those of you that have not watched the Iruma anime, especially this season, or have not watched my live reactions, which should, they did confirm, the Seiyu did confirm that it is Hei. And I'm very happy. Thank you, Seiyu, for confirming that it is Hei. It's not he, it is Hei. That makes me so happy. Localizers and fan translators, you can try and gaslight me all you want, but it is Hei. Thank God. Thank fucking God. I'm so happy. So fucking happy that the Seiyu confirmed that it is Hei. Oh my God. I lost my shit in my Iruma anime live reactions when the Seiyu said Hei. I was like, oh my God. I feel so vindicated. You have no idea. But yes, it is Hei. Not he. It is Hei. Seriously. The title of rank 5, aka Hei, is one that I truly feel suits you. Thank you very much. We'll make sure your dignity is never tripped. Oh, you're going to be fighting a war, bro. I will make sure your dignity is never trampled on, nor will I allow anyone to exploit you. I will protect you without fail. Please at least believe me on that. Oh, speaking of someone who wants to trample on Iruma's dignity and exploit Iruma, it's Narnia! How devoted of you. It would be easier on you if you dealt with him purely professionally. Indeed. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me you're thinking of wanting a different outcome than back then. Don't pretend you've forgotten what you publicly declared back at the meeting. Of course not. Now that things have come to this, I will fulfill my duty as the chief of the Demon Border Patrol. There's no room for personal feelings in this. Sullivan Iruma will be deported. He's not going to be deported back! You're so full of shit! Sullivan Iruma will be deported back to the human world post-haste. Hearing those words set my mind at ease. Look, he's so full of shit! He's so full of shit! So full of shit. Hearing those words sets my mind at ease. However, he has come into contact with a significant number of demons. Manipulating his memories and handling the aftermath will take a considerable amount of time. Deportation will take place once all the proper preparations are complete. He's so full of shit! No. First and foremost, returning that human to the human world as quickly as possible should take top priority. We could deal with the aftermath at our leisure after that. Why are you in such a hurry to deport him, Narnia? You must realize this isn't something that should be rushed. Humans are entities that bring discord to the demon world. The sooner he is removed, the better. Besides, Um. Ooh, he caught you there. Ooh. Who's called? No. How are you doing, Wait, hello? How are you doing, Narnia? It's a bit late, but congratulations on your appointment at the 13 Crowns. I've also heard about your further success at the Border Patrol. Now then, moving on. I heard a rumor through the grapevine. It seems you've captured quite an interesting creature. I fucking knew it! Top secret research facility Sands manager director, Tiberius Nightwalker! I fucking knew it! I knew it! Dude, Iruma ain't leaving! I knew it! Nefarious is back, bitch! Nefarious is fucking here! Nefarious is here! Dude, Iruma ain't going nowhere. But, like, I'm so curious where Omri's gonna fit into all of this. There's no way Omri's not going to fit somewhere in all of this. I'm glad Henry, like, caught on to the fuckery. He's like, dude, there's just something sus going on with all this shit. I'm not buying something sus. There's something sus going on. Something really sus going on. I gotta wonder, is Henry gonna go to Sullivan? He's gotta report to Sullivan what's happening. But hold on a second. The other thing too. Okay, so yeah, Henry's gotta tell Sullivan that something is very, very sus. He's gotta tell Sullivan something sus. He's gonna tell Opera something very sus too. I think he's gonna help Opera and Iruma escape. Shit's really about to hit the fan, for real. He is. I have to wonder. The other thing I have to wonder too, because remember what was said last chapter, that Omri was gonna have try and get Henry on their side. Yeah, I think that's probably going to happen. I think Henry's gonna help them escape, but I don't think they're gonna go to the human. There's no way they could go to the human world though. There's just no way. I just don't see it. There's no way. The one thing I do see though is Iruma completing his awakening. I do. But there's just something that Nefarious said here, that it seems you captured quite an interesting creature. And you noticed there's a certain someone with him. The finger, I think, if I remember correctly, the fingers know that something is sus going on with Iruma too. Not just the human portion, that there's some Delkira up in him too. I'm just like, we gotta see. Mephisto gotta come. I still think Mephisto is gonna come into play. Because Mephisto did sense Delkira inside of Iruma as well. Sullivan knows something. We still don't know in regards to Sullivan why he chose Iruma of all people. There's just something going on. We gotta get that full Delkira awakening. We only saw the partial awakening. We gotta get the full awakening. But as I said, like, we don't know if this is going to be a full-on use case situation where this is going to require Iruma to die, or if this is going to be like a Kurama situation. I'm very curious what you guys think. We got to get Sullivan has got to reveal the truth of why, out of all people, he picked Iruma at some point. It's got to come out soon, right? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. Shit is really about to hit the fan. Oh, it's really going to hit the fan. We're going to see Iruma on the run with Omri and Iruma soon. And probably with Opera soon, too. But the other question is, do you guys see... as in Clara going with them? I don't know. Well, the only thing I could see in regards to Clara being involved is maybe her hiding Iruma and Opera and Omri in her world. That's the only thing I could maybe think of. Because otherwise, the only other place I could think of them going is the in-between, but I don't think they could go there. You know what? The only reason why I think they would go into the in-between is for, again anyway, is for Iruma to take that another test, but I doubt it. There's gotta be something else. There's something else there's gotta be another catch. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Iruma content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.